Before coming to China, you hear, don't go to China, seriously don't go. It's so undeveloped there. After arriving in China, Before coming to China, you hear, China is not safe. You will see homeless people everywhere and you have to be careful on the streets. But after coming to China, you realize that even walking outside at 11 p.m. can feel completely normal. The streets are still bright, people are still outside, restaurants are still open. And here's something even more surprising. Some vendors literally fall asleep while selling things. Their products are just sitting there. Nobody steals them. Nobody takes advantage of them. And this guy went even further. He wanted to test how safe China really is, so he put 10,000 US dollars on his suitcase at a train station. Then he simply walked away to buy a coffee. When he came back, the money was still there.
1美元大概是7万多人民币。我在这边放，你们看一下，我在这边放，然后去买东西，我啥都不看，然后看看东西还不会在，你看一下，它还在那边。我们去现在买东西。你好，你好，我的咖啡好了吗？拿个东西。好，行。我现在来买东西。好的，我买了东西，KFC， 然后我们先去看，过来看看钱还在不在。咖啡拿好了，我现在过去看看钱在不在。朋友们，1万美元呢，7万多人民币，来看一下，来看一下，钱是不是还在呢？看了吗？钱还在，手机还在。
Before traveling to China, you thought just to bring some cash and a credit card and that would be fine. But after arriving in China, you realize China is almost completely cashless. Taking the subway, just scan with your phone, enter and exit. That's it.
Phone, watch, phone, and phone. The phone. Every single person here is scanning.
Buying something, you can simply scan a QR code with your phone to pay, or you can even use face payment. Yes, you literally just look at the camera and the payment is completed.
Hello, my friend. In China, you can pay the bill just by your face. Let's try it. Okay. And this is a self-service payment machine. Okay. Let's pay the bill. Scan the item I bought. Okay. There are several ways to choose the pay. I choose the face pay. Okay.
请支付。
Put my face in the screen.
支付中。
Okay, the pay finished.
And if you don't want to use face payment, you can even use your palm. Just open your hand and in 1 second, your payment is done.
Oh ho ho ho.
Before coming to China, many people imagine Chinese food is fried rice, General Tso's chicken, fortune cookies. But when you actually come to China, you realize that Chinese food is a completely different world. You will find Nanzhou beef noodles, hot pot, mala tang, xiaolongbao, soup dumplings, Cantonese white curd chicken, 肉夹馍, Chinese barbecue, jianbing, rice noodles, braised pork, sweet and sour ribs, chuan chuan. And honestly, I could keep going forever. There are just so many amazing dishes to name. By the way, which one would you want to try the most? Let me know in the comments. I'm really curious. One of the biggest surprises for many foreigners in China is the speed of food delivery. Why it is so fast? Because behind it, there's a group of delivery riders with incredible skills. After watching this video, you might think, wow, being a food delivery rider in China is not an easy job. You really need some serious skills. And Chinese food delivery is not only fast, it's available almost 24/7. So even if you suddenly get hungry at 2 a.m., you can simply pick up your phone, place an order, and your food can be delivered right to your door. The first thing you will notice about China's high-speed rail is fast, really fast. The top speed can reach over 300 kilometers per hour. To give you an idea, the distance between Los Angeles and San Francisco is around 600 kilometers. Driving takes about 6 hours. But with the high-speed rail, a similar distance can be covered in just a couple of hours. At this point, you might wonder, wait, at that speed, does it feel scary inside? Thanks to travelers for doing this test, and the answer is actually very smooth. But here's another thing that surprises many people. You can even order food on the train. Yes, you order through your phone and the food can be delivered directly to your seat.
McDonald's in the train. I'm shocked.
If you have more questions about China's high-speed rail, leave a comment. I'll try to answer them. When some people imagine China at night, they might think, don't go outside, it's dangerous, you might get robbed. But the reality, China at night can look completely different. You'll see night markets full of people, street food vendors, people dancing in public squares, bright city streets, shops still open, subways still running, cars passing by, people walking their dogs, people going for a run. By the way, what does your city look like at 11 p.m.? I'm curious and I'd love to experience it someday too. In China, you will see QR codes everywhere. Going to a restaurant, scan a QR code to order. Need to add another dish? Scan. Finished eating? Scan to pay. From ordering food to finishing your meal to paying the bill, you can complete the entire process with your phone. No need to talk to a waiter. This is perfect for people who are a little shy or introverted. Walking on the streets in China, you will also see rows and rows of bikes. These are called shared bikes. If you wanted to explore the city or just travel a short distance, you can simply unlock one with your phone. It usually costs around 2 RMB, about 30 cents per hour. Your phone battery is running low, need a power bank, you can borrow one but scan your QR code. But if you're in Shenzhen, China's technology city, it can get even more interesting. You can find smart charging stations. Just place your phone on it and it starts charging wirelessly. No cable needed. I talked about this and even a sightseeing UFO in my Shenzhen technology video. Feeling thirsty? Wanted to buy a bottle of water from a vending machine? Scan. I'm not exaggerating when I say this. With just a smartphone, you can travel across almost the entire China. I hope this video gives you a better idea of what China is really like before you visit. Have a nice trip to China. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.